thrifted this flannel sheet for $1, and I'm going to make a robe out of it. Hi, welcome to my eclectic channel. My name is Agnès and I make videos for fun. And my challenge today is going to finish this project in an afternoon for no good reason. Now this should be a pretty easy project. My last two were challenges. I made a dress out of chiffon, a frilly wrap dress, and then I made a jean skirt. That second one was quite a challenge in terms of working with this heavy fabric. So this is coming back to something that doesn't shift, is not particularly thin or thick, and being a robe, it's a very simple design. So that's why I'm hoping to get this finished within the afternoon. I'm using a pattern by Mood Fabrics called their Fleur robe. A delightful title, but it is a really basic robe. They're making theirs out of white linen. I don't see a use for a linen robe. Really, I don't. So mine is going to be a little warmer. It's going to be made out of flannel. This is Agnès from the future. I've completed the robe, and with hindsight, I have a couple pattern notes. First of all, this is a fantastic beginner's project if you work out of flannel. Just a really easy fabric to work with, and the pattern itself is it's really simple, just a few pieces. It does not require any special skill. So as a first project out of flannel, great project. Number two, there is a rectangle that you're cutting for the neckband. It's called the neckband, and it's a long rectangle, and you're cutting two of these. Add 3 inches. I made the size 0 to 6, and they were too short by a lot. It's easy to trim, so just add 4 inches on each rectangle so that you have plenty to work with. And then number 3, I ended up not using the pockets. So I would hold off on cutting the 2 squares that are supposed to make up the pockets. Save some fabric, but don't cut those right away. Make your robe first. They go on at the very end. So make the robe, wear it, and see how you feel about pockets. You can always cut them and add them. That's it. Let's get started. So I've already cut the pattern. It's a PDF pattern. You can download it for free. I put a link in the description to the pattern itself and the instructions as well. So I had to pick a size, and the size indications on this website are just on crack. It's really confusing. So I gave it some thought, and luckily for this robe, it's a loose fit, so if you get it wrong, up or down a size, probably not too consequential. Up a size is better, given that this is to be layered over things. Well, maybe not, but for me it is. This is going to be a kind of for warmth, worn over PJs. So I thought about this pattern, and I determined that, like, normally the bust is where you want things to be fitted, but this is a really like I said, it's a loose fitting pattern. So for this one, I thought probably the shoulder measurement was the most important to consider. And even that was confusing. So at the end, I went with the second smallest size. I'm going to cut this out of a size 4/6, which is a little bigger. For the shoulder measurement, I finally figured out that the impossibly small number that they give in the table when you download the pattern is measured from the neck to the shoulder bone. So it's a very simple pattern. It only has a few, I didn't count them, but this here is the back/front. So there's a wrinkle here. When you first cut this part, you want to cut the back panel first. So you cut it where it says place fabric on fold, you cut it out to there. And once you have traced that on your fabric, then you can go ahead and cut off the part, and this will make it the front part. And then if you screw up, well, you can print it again, right? So it's not a huge deal, but I'm trying not to be too wasteful, so I thought about it. So there's that. I went ahead and I checked the length. I want my robe to hit almost to the ankles, and since I'm very short, this just does. Otherwise, you could lengthen or shorten this according to your liking. Then we have a sleeve piece. We have a belt that doesn't unfold. Okay, interesting. Okay, here we go. We have, oh, I'm sorry, there's the neckband facing. And then we have the belt. And there are pockets. So you gotta cut 2 rectangles. And this is really cute. Belt loops. So this is it, like those are mostly rectangles. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cut on my fabric. And since I'm using a sheet, there's a little bonus that comes with it. This sheet, and that's normal for sheets, they always have this, well, they don't all do, but some of them have an embellishment. This is a top sheet, so it's got this embellishment near the top, the one that goes near the pillow. So I am going to use this. I'm going to keep all of this. This is already nice and finished. It'll be the bottom of my robe. I did a trial layout, and I was hoping that I would also be able to put my sleeves there so that I would have this detail on my sleeves, but that's not gonna work. It's not long enough. I gotta use the rest of the sheet. So this will just be for the bottom of the robe, and it works just right. Next time, we'll cut our fabric. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.